Welcome to AGK's Vinyl Life. I'm your host, Anthony K. And I'm back. That's right, I'm back. It's the first week of October. And I took a break from YouTube in general and the vinyl community. At the beginning of August, after the first week of August, I decided to take a break from filming new content or really being very active at all in the vinyl community or on YouTube. I just needed a complete disconnect from everything. And the main reason for that was my own health and my mom's health, both which were on the decline at the time. And in this video, I'm just going to brief you quickly on what's been going on in the past couple of months, what's happening right now with me, and what the future is of AGK's Vinyl Life, as the title implies. So no clickbait here. No clickbait. It's just an easygoing video. The last 6 months or so, since about the beginning of April, I've had a lot of burdens that happened to me. Some big financial burdens that unfortunately cropped up. Just, sometimes life hits you when you don't expect it. That caused a lot of stress in my life, and I've been very public in the past about my battle with chronic anxiety for the last 20 odd years. So the stresses of that certainly got my anxiety going, unfortunately, and my health started to decline because anybody that knows about anxiety and chronic anxiety knows it actually has it's detrimental to your physical health as well. So my health started to decline, and my mom, bless her soul, who was 94, I had seen signs about the middle of June, early July, that her health was on the decline. And when I filmed that video and released it the first week of August, it was time to take care of family, take care of myself, take care of family, and put all these YouTube stuff aside. And unfortunately, my mom's health declined further, which of course, the stress of all that, of course, didn't help my own health as well. And right after I'd released that video that I was taking a break, I think the day after, my mom had a fall, broke some ribs, compromised a lung, and was in the hospital for 2 weeks recovering from that. And I got her home, amazingly enough. My mom was she was a fighter, I tell you. And my mom, I got her home on, I believe it was the 21st of August. They actually released her from the hospital, and she came home, and 12 hours later, unfortunately, complications from that injury arose, and she had a stroke, a major stroke, and was back in hospital 12 hours later. It was a major stroke, and unfortunately, just over a month ago, 4 days later after she was admitted to the hospital, she passed away. And I want to thank those people that have sent their wishes, that know about this passing, but don't know about her passing. I want to thank people for their best wishes that sent me DMs on Instagram and so on. Thank you for that. And I definitely want to thank some people in my life, if you're watching this video, that all helped me in various ways to get through financially and emotionally and spiritually and physically. Just helped me get through all of that and dealing with the loss of my mom and everything that is involved when you lose somebody, a member of your family. So I want to thank Ralph, Chris, Steve, William, Tina, Sophia, Ingrid. If I've missed anybody, I hope not. I think those are the main people I wanted to thank. I want to thank you, and of course my daughter Samantha. Thank you everybody for your assistance and help and generosity and everything you did to help me get through this. Mom's been gone just over a month from now, and it's time to soldier on. She was my biggest supporter of my channel. She watched every single one of my videos she made. She watched me in sometimes in the live streams, and I'll talk about the live streams in a second as well. Nothing bad, but she watched me in the live streams and in my videos. Every time I uploaded a new video, she always wanted to watch it with me the day it dropped, and she was my biggest supporter. She's always been my biggest supporter in everything, every endeavor I ever did in my life. My mom was my biggest supporter. My photography career, even though my photography career did involve some controversial photography, my mom was there, right there, supporting me with it, and she would chat with the models, and models all loved mom, and my mom was a great lady. Though she was 94 when she passed away, and her body had failed, her mind was sharp. She was sharp as a tack. She was not 94-year-old up here. She was absolutely sharp as a tack, and I will miss her greatly. I've missed her a lot in the last month, just having her to talk to and feeling her around the house. But I know she's watching me make this video right now, and I know she'll still be watching my videos. In fact, she is watching me right now because I have her urn actually sitting on the table just across from me. So she's here with me right now in spirit, watching me film this video. So that's what sort of happened in the last couple of months. And of course, it affected my anxiety a lot, but I'm a lot better now. I'm happy to report that my anxiety has really subsided. Of course, my mom's situation was a big cause of anxiety, and too much involvement with my YouTube channel and whatnot was also a big, was not helping my anxiety. So I'm all good now. I'm feeling a lot better. So ready to get on with things, and I know my mom would want me to get on with things. And so that's kind of the past. When I started my channel, it was because I'd watched the VC for a couple of years, and the first person I ever saw in the VC was Frank Landry, channel 33 RPM. And I think in my very first video, when I introduced myself to the vinyl community, I wore the channel 33 RPM shirt. So I guess in my return to the VC, it's appropriate I wear it again or something, I don't know. But when I came to the vinyl communities, because I had a few people I'd been watching for a couple of years who did episodic channel content. And I decided that's where I wanted to go. I wanted to produce weekly videos and hopefully bring something new and interesting to the vinyl community. That was my intent. I was never really one for doing the contest videos, mainly because, like I said, the heroes, the people that I watched that got me into the vinyl community and inspired me to make these videos, they did not do contest videos of any sort or anything like that, or live streams or any of that. They made weekly episodes, and so that's where the direction I wanted to take my channel. But then last summer, the live streams started. And I think it's a pandemic thing. Everybody's stuck at home, and I was stuck at home. I wasn't able to do my jobs. Stuck at home, nothing to do, too much time on my hands. The live stream started, and I fell down that rabbit hole of live streams for about 10 months. And honestly, live streams are not something for me. I came to realize that they're not good for somebody with the particular condition I suffer from. Because live streams are, I don't know quite the word for it. They're too interactive, and they're a totally different dynamic than filming your own video, where you just talk about your thing with nobody putting any input in other than in the comments after. And that's my format. That's the format that works for me. The live streams, I didn't realize it, but they were helping to contribute a little to my anxiety, because the difference, like I said, between a live stream and a pre-made video is the interaction of your audience. In a pre-made video, your audience just comments. In a live stream, you have people on camera with you commenting to you. You have people in the chat feed commenting to you, and it's very easy for people in the chats and so on to throw stones at you, as they say. Because they know that you're not going to come over to their house and knock on their door and punch them in the face. It's very easy for people. It's a whole different experience. And if you're into live streams, great. But I realize now live streams aren't my thing. And I won't be doing any more live streams. I stopped doing live streams, of course, at the beginning of August. I don't really even watch them anymore at all. And I tried running a couple of music live streams during my hiatus, like just testing the waters about, spinning music, not even being on camera myself, just spinning music and playing some of my things that I find interesting in my collection and different in my collection that other people may not have heard. But I don't really have the audio set up to really stream that properly, so I'm not going to be doing that. I won't be visiting live streams, appearing on any live streams, either on camera or even in the comment section. I'm not watching live streams at all anymore. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I try to post a video like this every week or so. So turn that notification bell on so you don't miss any of them. And of course, my Instagram is at AGK_lifetime of vinyl, where I try to post my spin of the day every day, among other things. So as I was saying about live streams, I think if there's any negative for me personally with live streams, I realized that I have very limited time to spend on YouTube watching vinyl videos or live streams or any of that sort of stuff. I have very limited time, especially now. And I think live streams were taking too much of my time. And I think that's the only, if there's a negative to live streaming, I think it's that it takes time away for people that have short amount of time. If you get caught up, I found that in the 10 months or so that I was appearing on live streams and being involved with live streams, that I was not watching the pre-recorded videos as much as I should have. Because it was the pre-recorded videos that started the vinyl community. It was the pre-recorded videos that got me into the vinyl community. And people put a lot of time and effort into a pre-recorded video. I myself, it's an afternoon for me to do one of my usual episodes, between going through my big collection, picking a subject, thinking of themes, then going through my collection, pulling all the items, setting up lighting, setting up the camera, filming, editing, uploading. That's an afternoon for me to produce one of my episodes, because my episodes I try to run 30 to 45 minute episodes. So it's a lot of work. So I just, and I'm sure other people making videos in the VC are also putting in all that work. And I think the only thing, maybe, this is just my opinion, the only thing that live streams do is they take time, valuable time away for people that don't have a lot of time. If they take that time away from watching those pre-recorded videos, because it's very easy to get sucked into watching a live stream, and then an hour has gone by or 2 hours have gone by, and then you've got no more time, and you don't get around to seeing those pre-recorded videos that you wanted to see. It's important to watch those pre-recorded videos that people put their heart and soul and hard work into. Make sure you watch those videos that those channels do, because people put a lot of work into those videos. They're not. It's very easy to turn on your camera on a live stream, just to flip on your camera and start chatting with a bunch of people. It's very easy to do that. But filming these episodes that channels do, that's a lot more work. So I think we should show the respect to those channels and make sure you watch those channels, not just the live streams. But if live streams are your deal, great, happy for you. Fantastic. There's some fantastic live streams in the VC. And there are some bad live streams that cause negativity and generate drama that just jumps from live stream to live stream. And I'll shout out those people right now. Brother Brian, Invisible Ray, Mike Precode. These people just absolutely produce vile live streams that have no other intention other than to hurt people. That being said, though, there are some fantastic live streams in the vinyl community. And I think the two best live streams in the vinyl community are the Vinyl Archivist runs a live stream a couple times a week in the night, where he just spins vinyl, spins records. I don't know, he doesn't really spin them. I think he uses his FLAC files or whatever. But he broadcasts music, streams music. I occasionally went by there, but then I realized that listening to Pat spin music was taking me time away from me spinning my own records, so I don't really go there for that anymore either. I just found live streaming took up too much time away from my life. And the other fantastic live stream out there is Rachel the Music Man. And I've noticed the live stream started, I think, as a product of the pandemic, with people having nothing to do. But now that things are, I think, starting to sort of settle down with the pandemic, people are getting out more. I certainly see less live streams appearing, in my recommended list or in my subscribers or anything. A lot of the live streams have gone away. There's only a very few live streams now anymore going on that I've seen happening. And I think that's just because people are getting out and getting back to life again. But there are two fantastic live streams in the VC. That is Pat the Vinyl Archivist and Rachel the Music Man. If you are a person that loves live streaming and live stream shows, then Rachel's got the best show in the VC. It's not just a VC live stream show. It's all over the place. But check her out. She's got a great show. I won't be going over there. Like I said, I'm just kicking the whole live stream habit. Me, myself, going forward, I'm returning to episodic content only because I just feel a lot better. I am in such a better place in my life now that I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. I want to go back to my original statement of when I started this channel of episodic content. And going forward in the future, we're looking at the future now, we're looking at the present, and I'm back to full-time work. That's right, I'm working full-time again, 5-6 days a week. So I only have time to really film an episode on my day off because I'm back to working full-time, which I haven't been able to do in over a year and a half. I'm working full-time, so the time I have for YouTube and videos and channels and all that and making my own, it's gonna be very limited now. Of course, have my gaming channel. I actually moved my gaming channel to Twitch as I got a couple endorsements from some game companies who sent me some games that they want me to stream on Twitch. So I'll be streaming on Twitch in the future, gameplay on Twitch in the future. Check out Thunderball 7 on Twitch. That is my channel over there. So my gaming is going to be moving to Twitch, where I'll be doing gaming live streams, supporting some companies that have been kind enough to send me to some games and ask me to stream them. So I'll be doing that on my free time, when I have free time, which I don't have too much of anymore. So check that out. And of course, returning to my episodic content. And what I've got planned for the future on my channel is coming up. I've got 5 videos planned out already. And they are a couple of videos coming up. Probably the next 2 videos coming up are going to be about 2 brand new Canadian independent artists that have both released their first LP on vinyl. And as people know in my channel, I'm big on promoting the Canadian independent artists such as Project Gemini, Lee, a couple of fantastic Canadian independent recording artists. So I'm a big champion to the cause of Canadian independent recording artists, and I've got 2 brand new ones to reveal to you guys and show you guys and talk about. They'll be in my next couple of videos. I've got a video I'm going to be doing about what I think about box sets and showing some of my favorite box sets. I'm going to do a video, I think, about my top 20 bands of all time, inspired by a video that I think Melina Murphy had done. So I got that video coming along. So that's like 4 videos there. I finally want to get around to doing an in-depth look at 2 of my favorite bands, Alice Cooper and the Pet Shop Boys. I want to get around to doing in-depth looks at both of those artists on my channel. So there's a half a dozen videos that I've got sort of sketched out and planned that I'm going to be filming and releasing on my channel over the next couple of months. That's a half a dozen videos. So that's what's going on the future of my channel. Back to my weekly episodic content. So I'll only see you guys here in my videos, and I look forward to hopefully my audience all returning to watch my future videos. If you want episodic content, check out all the wonderful channels in the vinyl community that produce weekly or daily episodes along with my channel. And I'll see you guys all very, very soon. That's it, that's all. And I look forward to my return. A happier return, a healthier return, everything. I look forward to returning and bringing you guys some great videos. And I'll see you all in my next video. And as I have always said and always will say, rock and roll.